seeing this? You see it already? It's very bloody, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to wipe it off. I don't think you're seeing it, I don't know if you are, if you're not. Well, time to clean it off then. Well, that's done, obviously. Let's start the review then. Wait a minute, what? Why am I floating away? Huh? Well, this is odd, isn't it? I'm being floated away. Well, this is gonna happen all the time. Oh, how you doing that, class? And welcome to the final review of this side of 2019, I guess. Well, the August side of it, you know, the same. And we got It. And we're doing that because It Chapter 2 comes out basically next 2 months or month and a half, I'm not sure. But I was supposed to do this in 2017 when I had the computer stuff, like all the computer stuff, but it was in September, but I got it at Christmas, so all those lovely jubbly reviews didn't go last. Well, it was only supposed to be It and something else. I didn't know the other ones, I forgot about them. But we're doing it today, and I don't know how long this is going to be, but the amount of clips and stuff I got with it, I think it's going to be longer than this Kobayashi Dragon Maid. So, editing all over the weekend again. Also, when this movie came out, like, just saying here before we get into it, I didn't find it scary, but we'll show that when we get on. I just find it more of a dark comedy, but I'm willing you to get into this and not hear me talk about random crap. Do you? I say hear me, do ya? Do ya? Do you wanna? Yeah, do you wanna? Well, let's get into it then. So the movie starts out with like very timber tone. I mean, that's why the tone makes no sense to this, but rain and happiness and all spooky outside and stuff like that. And well, Georgie goes into the basement. Yeah, I'm wondering what did he actually saw now. What did he say? And obviously, Bill, I think his brother's name Bill. There's also all their names are just a bit basic, honestly. I mean, no against Stephen King's work, but just the names are a bit like Stanley, Richie's the only normal, but he's okay one in this, but you know, just like that, and all the others. But you know, Georgie goes out on the Georgie gets like a boat made for him, and he goes up playing in the rain with it. This has been Derry's funniest home videos. So after he gets knocked out there, like acidity, I don't know, he said seeing where he's going when he's following the boat. I mean, you go around those things. Come on now, Georgie, this is where you get your arm off Tom later. Also, that introduces us to our main villain, demon, alien thing of the story. Pennywise, come on down. Yeah, but Pennywise is not his real form. He's never shown what his real form is. Apparently he's a fear thing from space. That's what he's supposed to be an alien. Stephen King and aliens, huh? We need to get him to raid Area 51, I think. He seems to know more aliens about the rest of us. What do you know, Stephen? See, this concludes with Pennywise and Georgie talking.
Do you want a balloon too, Georgie?
I'm not supposed to take stuff from strangers.
Oh, well, I'm Pennywise the dancing clown.
Yeah, that's where you remind me to walk away. You see a clown in the gutter. I mean, I'm not afraid of clowns. There's anything to be afraid of, but you see something like that in the gutter. So you be walking away, Georgie. Come on, Georgie. Are you gonna be that silly, Georgie? Also, this is where he gets his arm torn off, but I can't show that because YouTube might remove the video, so I can't get demonetized. I don't have monetization yet, but we'll get there at some point. Fingers crossed. But I can't cross my fingers, what the hell. But yeah, so I can't show his arm getting torn off, but I can show a demonstration of it. Here's that demonstration.
Every move the Queen just made. Now to disarm her on the entranceway.
Also, after he gets his arm torn off and getting dragged back into the sewer drain there, it fades into the logo of the movie, like big Oscar thing. And then we introduce one of the most irrelevant characters in this movie, apart from the very end when he does actually something. I mean, it's more relevant than OJ Gaming in this. This is, like, seriously, more relevant than OJ Gaming. Yeah, so apparently, I don't know what he did. I know he wasn't in the original. He's a police officer. I didn't know he was a child, but apparently, in this he kills sheep.
Look at me, son. Look at me. There are two places you can be in this world. You can be out here like us, or you can be in there, like them.
Hey boy, you gotta stay away and be the survivor. You have to deal with those KKK down the road.
Get him,
Oh shit,
baby.
here they come. Grab your Kool-Aid and your melons. And let's go rip the bitches, boy. Come on, boy, get away from them. So this is where we introduced all the other cast. Like, we know we saw Bill in the beginning, but he didn't really spend much on him, because it's Bobby's brother, I think, who's now piles of poo in poo somewhere, just saying. So the characters like is Bill, I think Stanley, or is it Eddie? I'm not sure, I get confused with them two, but the Jewish one also as well, the black kids are relevant in this, so yeah. And basically Finn Wolfhard is probably Richie, who's probably the best character in this film, but can get annoyed saying, "Am I right, boys? Yeah, yeah, can I get a kiss from you? Yeah, am I right? Am I right?" Yeah, also they get bullied a lot by Henry's gang, who consists of Draco Malfoy, Darth Vader, and a Trump supporter. Yeah, and he's a mullet wearing arsehole too, but you know. Tell this in the 80s, because originally from the 60s, the original one was set in the 60s as children, they were like wearing greaser outfits, so wonder really like if it was in like the 90s, eh? Were they wearing baggy trousers and doing this? Yeah. 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 And also, this is where you get into Beverly getting bullied by her own gang or something. They have nothing to do with Henry's gang. She's got getting bullied because she's slut or something and getting trash poured on her, like loads of trash. Trash! All this trash! Give me here! I'm gonna give it to her. And that's what a whore does. You goddamn whore. Yeah! Also after that is where we get introduced to more characters. Alright, there's Chewie. How you doing, Chewie? No, but that's not Chewie, is it? Never mind.
What you listening to?
New Kids on the Block.
I don't even like them. I was just...
Yeah, so I don't understand the obsession with New Kids on the Block in this. I can see why they're losers. You listen to that in the 80s? You should be listening to Slayer! Iron Maiden! All the other stuff, you know, Rammstein and Paramore and all that one there, yeah, but all this stuff. That's why the Miller guys were beating you up. Because he's literally beating you up because of that. You're losers because you listen to city pop music. I think it was Duran Duran or Michael Jackson who would have been okay, but really, New Kids on the Block? Like, seriously? 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 How can I get close to this? So after that, Bill gets home to his father, seeing that Bill was making something that his brother survived and he was stuck in the drain somewhere. Don't know how that makes sense, because you've seen blood on the thing where I don't know. Bill's nothing clear there, but he does this.
Anything.
Bill?
Just let me show you something first.
What's that got to do with it?
Back off, man.
I'm a scientist.
Yeah, I agree with his father there. Yeah, he's dead. If you see blood in the drain where you're missing and then he's not going to be seen anywhere, he's dead, boy. He is dead. Dead. Oh, he's dead. Georgie is dead. Oh, Georgie is dead. Oh, Georgie is dead. And also at this moment is when Pennywise is literally trolling everyone with his scares. Like, this is where the spooks and the dukes happen.
Shivers down your spine.
Yeah, by the way, I don't find them scary. They're good though, but there's a headless guy walking, trying to chase it, like walking like that. Don't know what the picture frame is, and the doors come like that you've seen before. I mean, Pennywise, are you sure you're just not trolling them and not trying to eat them? You're trying to eat their fear, aren't you? Is that what you're trying to do? I have found you, demon! I will fight you! This is where Henry starts picking on Ben, I think his name is, yeah, Ben. He goes a bit crazy, digging in cars and like that while Drake and Malfoy and Darth Vader are standing by, but also Pennywise is trolling again.
Help!
Yeah, so what is he, trolling this? I think he's saying he's a troll, like, well, he's a clown basically, but he's not doing the fear, trying to get their fear and stuff well, is he? Come on, Penny, come on! Yeah, the other part of the loser gang is trying to find the missing victims. Yeah, that's the victims, obviously they're dead. And they find one of them Sue's, I guess.
Tori, I mean, you're the reason why we're in this position right
Guys.
now.
Shit, don't...
Yeah, that's the guy there. We should bring this back immediately to the mother, who definitely won't be able to blame us for making they go missing. Yeah, that's a great idea. You won't be definitely arrested for a murder, for all four of murder the other kids. I mean, that's a brilliant idea. Bring the shoe back to the mother. Duh, what are you thinking there?
Holy shit, what happened to you?
Good question.
So after Ben comes splashing by, Darth Vader, I'm going to call him, I don't actually know his real name, there's too many names to remember this, but he goes looking in the sewers for Ben for some reason, but he probably didn't go in there. I mean, you gotta laugh at that. I mean, that's kind of silly. I mean, that's why you don't find clowns scary. I mean, yeah, red balloons maybe, but clowns? Who's afraid of clowns? You seen Harley Quinn? Jesus, boy, I'll slap that ass silly. And he's a clown, basically. So, basically, they go get Ben to the hospital, or get stitches. They can't take him to the hospital, because every adult on this is a bit demented for some reason, or a bit villainous for one reason or another. Although they probably know Pennywise is in the town, but they don't want to acknowledge it, because they probably have friends that gone missing. That's the case. Didn't this population in this town dwindle a lot? They're saying he's been here for how long? Since 1600s, I think, isn't he? So they're getting like bandages and that like that. Well, Richie tells them, "You gonna be okay, mate? Yeah, okay, yeah." Being a dick again, Richie. I'll just call you Richie or Finn Wolfhard. I don't know what your name is, but yeah, this is where they introduce you to Beverly, and Ben sees her for the first time.
And it's a long story.
Yeah, Ben's reaction is this. Oh, I think I experienced puberty for the first time. But why is it so small? That's Ben, not Ben. Well, Bill, well, you know, Ben and Bill, the flower pot men, but you know, that's basically what Beverly sees them in this. Flower pot 1, flower pot 2, I'm going to sit on that one, I'm going to sit on that one. Yeah, but Bill's basic reaction is, whoa, that's making my dick bigger. That's basically meeting her for the first time. Beverly goes home, and I'm not sure, but to their father, I didn't know whether it was in Peterson, I didn't really watch the one previous one, apparently there's werewolves and mummies in that one. I mean, Pennywise can turn to anything, but But Beverly's father is a bit of a paedophile, or preying on her a lot, if it's her actual father. Also, this guy reminds me of something.
Right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right?
Yeah, him. And suspiciously, Beverly looks like Jessica. Bit suspiciously, are we entering the Twilight Zone? Or the set of the same universe? So after Beverly gets probably flirted on by her father, she cuts her hair for some reason. I mean, if you saw in the recent trailer, her hair's long again. I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, to look good or something? I don't know. Because her father liked it? I don't know, but still long in the trailer. And that's coming out, then that trailer's coming out by the time I'm recording this, so... You know, it's probably out till Tuesday, but you know what I'm saying, yeah, so... Basically, she goes out with the boys, me and the boys out on the... What's it called? Stand By Me lake, I guess. Yeah, so she jumps in, they all play around and like that, swing around, and I think Ben and Beer were already like in love with her. I don't think the others are, they just Google her. Like they're Googling her now.
Smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could sex her, but you're standing on the wall like you was pointing.
Maybe if they decide to try something, my arms will be too tired to defend myself, and I'll be completely at their mercy.
I wonder what that song is in that thing anyway. I wonder what that song is. I'd love to dance to that.
Smarty, go to a party. Girls are scantily clad and showing body. A chick walks by, you wish you could sex her, but you're standing on the wall like...
Probably that song. So basically it's where they form a club and stuff like that. I don't know Pennywise is around yet, but it kind of is. And this is where more scares start happening.
This will help me, Eddie.
Oh shit, it's Jake Paul when he'd been with Talamongagu for so long. Jeez. Yeah, basically all the so basically all the scare stuff and again, but also they find out that Henry's gone after Mike, who's relevant still in this, but he comes towards the end. Don't worry, we're getting there. It's the Jewish kid that's barely in this. Yeah, so this happens.
Get out!
Yeah, that's what I said. The tone in this is like kind of silly. Like I don't know what he's actually. Like, he's waving the bloody arm or someone's getting hurt. Like, ha 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 ha. To me, I find it a dark comedy. I don't find it horror whatsoever. I know there's blood in it and stuff like that, but dark comedy can still be like that as well. Comedy, dark comedy horror, basically that. So, blind body parts. Hey, 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 I don't know who I'm eating. I don't actually know who he's eating. Maybe he's eating Darth Revan, but I don't know. But I don't know where he's went, but you know, just saying. Further to allude on this is a dark comedy horror thing is they have a rock fight. Yeah, let's play a rock fight. That's supposed to be a spooky clown over there trying to eat all of us. Nah. Yeah, let's continue. Yeah, rock fight, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you in the balls, you dick. Yeah. Mother wearing asshole, yeah. Now after this is where they finally found out that Pennywise is a thing. I mean, after this long, you think to suspect there's something going on here. And they come across the house he lives in, or so-called he lives in, I'm not sure, but he lives in it.
Can't believe I pulled a short straw. You guys are lucky you're not measuring dicks. Shut up, bitch.
And also, they are being completely stupid here, like going upstairs, going separately and stuff like that, and getting taken out by, well, not taken out, but like separated, obviously. You're not bright kids, are ya? This is why this might be a very, not low score, but low, mid to high-ish score in this, so... Because there's kind of stupidity in these moments. I mean, they get separated, like I assume Stanley, I'm guessing Stanley, if that's not the Jewish kid, falls and hurts his arm. That's the one that has medical issues and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's the one who kills himself in the bath in the original. I'm not sure, we'll get to that later at that point, but Richie gets separated and this unfolds.
Beep, beep, Richie.
Beep beep Richie. What? Weird odd that he says that. I mean, supposed to make him sound scary, aren't it? But he said beep beep Richie. Beep beep dong. Yeah, so basically after like fighting him off, Ben gets scratched again, like more deeply this time. Hey, you gotta get deep. You can get deep. And also they couldn't beat him. I mean, they stabbed something through his head, but they couldn't actually beat him, and he goes back into the well. I mean, like spirits and stuff like that, like wells, don't they? Don't they? Also, they go outside and somehow, I presume it's Stanley, not Eddie. Eddie or Stanley, I'm going between the both there. Mother shows up and berates them.
Oh, I've heard of you, Miss Marsh. And I don't want a dirty girl like you touching my son.
Hey, if you don't want to be girls, don't buy the bathwater. And again, just don't for obvious reasons. If you want to keep him healthy. Fight and break up, apparently. Don't understand this, they're going to get back together anyway.
This is what it wants. It wants to divide us. We were all together when we heard it. That's why we're still alive.
Yeah? Well, I plan to keep it that way.
Oh, we're breaking up? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're breaking up, yeah. Yeah, come on now, yeah. I'm leaving this, yeah. Yeah, let's break up, yeah. I have no reason to, I'm leaving, yeah? Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm the fucking leaving.
Hello there, traveler. I've been watching you wander around aimlessly. You are lost, aren't you? Yes, I can see that. Let me help you find your way again by smashing the like on Oracle's video. And then also subscribing to my channel as well, DX Army. Thank you guys very much. I will be on my way now. I want to thank Oracle for having me, and yeah, smash like, guys. Okay, bye-bye.
Hey, you want some cool merch? Then head down to my Teespring store where all these designs are made by me, ranging from mugs, hoodies and t-shirts. And even from catchy slogans that I have made myself. Oh yeah, some tasty stuff. Get it all today. So I hope you enjoyed those ads, if you had any. Because I did put a post up way before this, even recorded this, and if I didn't get any, then the song of the content creator, some of the feature. Anyway, on to the review then. Obviously, they do get back together and stuff like that.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah, so there's no point in them breaking up, and they'll just seem a waste of time for a movie's sake. I don't think that ever happened in the book, but alright. Obviously some time has passed. I think this is in June or July, now it's August. We're getting close to that date we're supposed to come out. And now we see Henry going a bit cray-cray. So Barbara told me what's a piece of paper man crumble. Yeah, I'm a cap. I got a badass cap, but I have a shitty son. Yeah. That son should be served with his mother wearing SOS. SOS. And his fictional friends, Draco and Darth Reverend, the Trump supporter. Yeah, what's the man crumble? Also, Henry ends up seeing a balloon from Pennywise. Yeah, the thing about Pennywise now, like before this part of the film, like he's obviously read Sun Tzu, Art of War, because he starts getting way more smarter here for some reason or another. Like he starts targeting people, telling them with him, like targeting them separately. I don't know why he's doing this, but he's had a sudden mind change, but he still like not eats or does something to them. But maybe he's just a mischief beer demon. I know what he's supposed to be. You know, I find this a bit more scarier. Yes, I know he stabs in there, and also another thing, I know you're looking for a topical view, a lot of what recent events, but that's what I'm going to mention with stabbing in the neck, before it happened early in this week. The dude could go fuck himself, and this is my response to him. Now after turning Henry Bowers to the cult of Pennywise, where, I don't know what the cult of Pennywise is, but you know, it's something. He goes after Beverly for some reason, and he turns into a dad. I don't know if dad was a fear, but when he gets a bit molesty and a bit shaky in the booty there, I think it will be your fear, wouldn't he? Come on now. So yeah. Heard that goes a bit more wacko and paedophilic than usual, and this happens.
Fatality.
Yep, and Pennywise after that takes her. A bit odd that. And just Pennywise's motivations all just all over the place, but I don't think he's an actual thinking being anyway, so let him carry on, I guess. Also, this is when Bill goes to investigate what happened with Beverly, and he discovers her dead father. Boy, he needs some milk. Or probably the graveyard, but he needs some milk, boy. He needs it. And also, probably should add that. Alright, bruv. And this is when Bill actually gets them all back together, including Mike and I presume Stanley, the Jewish one, or Eddie, I don't know, but I got the truth between them two. So we get Ben, Stanley, Eddie, Mike, Bill. The Lords again about to fuck up some clowns, y'all, yeah! Because obviously they get in, I don't know where they got the rope from, but they get in and they go straight to the well when they think Pennywise is, or you know, he probably just hides down or something, and they go down like this. No, are you sure you're not going to find anything else down that well? Hope you enjoy your last week, or your week. What do you mean last? What do you mean last week? Enjoy, I guess. And now we come to the moment where this scene's been mean beyond belief with different songs and stuff like that, beyond everything. So I'm gonna do my own mean compilation of it. Enjoy. Sayonara.
I got the horses in the back, horse stock is attached. Head is matted black, got the bushes black to match. Riding on a horse, you give me your horse.
so that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing 4 basically. I don't want to end up getting massive copyright claims on this. I've been enjoying the songs though, but yeah. Yeah, that basically has been my meme from the leaf, and that's funny because if you want to go for like full memes on it, Twitter accept, because he done like loads of videos of him Pennywise dancing, and it was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. I'll leave his channel in the description actually. So this is where Henry finds them. I don't know how he gets to them, but you know he hasn't been to this house before, but maybe Pennywise is somewhat got control of him. I don't think he's a possessor at all. He's just like a fear aid, and we just got to Henry. So if this happens. Oh, I don't think Henry will be in chapter 2. If he is, well, maybe he's got half a head now, and that's when Mike becomes more relevant to the story. Also becomes a copper later. So also he basically kills someone here and becomes a copper later. But right, he's gonna be in charge of the person's son is killed. I didn't know his dad died and he got stabbed in the neck. Never mind, forget that. I don't know, it was a few minutes ago. But yeah. Henry Bowers, I don't think he'll be in hit chapter 2. If he is, I'll be surprised because we did. But again, in the original, he was a mental patient because Pennywise made him go loco. Feeling loco, man? Do you think I'm crazy? So they get down to the bottom of the server and they find Beverly.
How is she?
And that's why you don't go to Area 52. Too many damn aliens are going to do that to you. We're all going to float with those aliens, boy, I tell ya. Don't go there, Raid Area 52. Because Pennywise is an alien, you might find him there. You might find xenomorphs. Who else are you going to find? The raid is a bad idea. Raid the ice centres instead. That's more productive. Seriously, it is. You've got concentration camps in the US. Raid them. They're not Nazis, are they? Yeah, obviously, but you know. Actually, we're getting off topic there, so let's get back on topic and talk about this.
Georgie?
No, it isn't, Georgie. Bill, you been thinking lately? You know what Pennywise does? He disguises himself as people he's killed. He's basically the first evil from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's why I think I have trouble with this movie, because there's really stupid moments in this. Like, seriously, some stupid moments. But we talk about that by the end. This is more of a comedy review anyway, then I'll tell my real thoughts at the end, but you know, that's how I do them. But yeah, come on Bill, think about what you're doing. So they have round 2 with Pennywise. Boom boom, let's go!
Watch out! Leave him alone! Beverly, no!
Well, talk about Bill needs to think, what they all need to think. They have 2 fights of Pennywise now, they fucked it up beyond belief. Like, seriously. You cannot defeat someone simple as that? Come on now. Like, bruh, come on. They do have sort of like a round 3 with him, where they do actually manage to beat him, but he starts telling to his fears, like the picture lady for the Jewish kid. He was standing already, I have no clue. Loads of arms for the black guy, black kid. OJ, I'll call him OJ now, and because his parents died in a fire, so I think probably caused by the KKK. You don't know that, do you? It's the 80s. KKK going down, boom down buildings, and I don't know why I'm singing and praising them in the right manner. That's a bit odd. What am I doing? And they turn to other fears like Beverly's father and the kids like knocked out and stuff like that.
Still my little...
And that's where they kind of defeat Pennywise, because obviously if chapter 2 is coming out, not be fully beat him anyway. I think he fades away of sort. Yeah, like that. I don't know what actually happens to him, because I don't think he died, because I don't think he can die. I think he had to do something else, because it turns to the spiders in Ritual, and don't know what happened there. But they managed to defeat him, and they go and celebrate into the open field, the wonderful colour and stuff like that, and doing this for some reason. Yep, you have all diseases now. Have all the herpes, gonorrhea, and other diseases you transfer to people, you get AIDS like that. You have all AIDS. That's your new fear. Stopping yourself dying from AIDS. Pennywise is going to grab you all now, isn't he? And this is where it ends, when they'll fade off into the sunset to come back 27 years later as old grumpy old men and women to come back and fight a clown. That we save for later. So yes, my overall thoughts on this, I'll give it a 7 out of 10, I'll explain that later why, because it's nearly a high 6, but to me it wasn't that great of a horror movie. I find I was better like The Nun, that was a better horror movie, and others basically. And I felt too comedy horror, like too upbeat as well. That sounded a bit odd, it looked a bit odd. That's my view, but anyway. Here's what I think I was going to be in Chapter 2, because I found out. Apparently, Pennywise is going to devouring a baby. I mean, if Jeffrey Epstein can do it, so can Pennywise. I mean, anyone can do it then, really, can they? And apparently there's an orgy, apparently, with all the boys in the and Beverly and stuff, so... I know Stephen King, you like playing the trump about that with, age rapist stuff. But I'll need a secret one too if you put that in a book, with kids doing that. You got some secrets to tell here, Stephen? Also, in Chapter 2, I think it's Eddie or Stanley, the one who has the issues and the problems and stuff. I think he dies with the bathtub, I'm not sure, but I know he dies and there's one that Richie dies too. Poor Richie, huh? Well, he gets eaten up by the spider. Also, those had on the original, as you shown, he gets memorised by it. Yeah, when they find the spider back then, they get like memorised with something. I think you know, like how Beverly was there in here, floated. I think that's what it is. But we'll probably see. It'll probably end up being different, and nobody dies really. But we'll see though. Also in the Chapter 2, we all adults. We've got Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy, always a brilliant actor apart from Dark Phoenix. And all the others, I think. Bill Hader, I wanted Seth Green for Richie, but you know, Bill Hader I do I guess. Because Finn Wolfhard wanted him. God damn you, Finn! Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it, Chapter 2. Hopefully it'll be a better horror movie than this one was. I mean, it was horror, but wasn't quite as horror. It was more of dark comedy, that's what I see it as. So hopefully it'll be better then. Also, hopefully it won't be a Chapter 3, because do you need a Chapter 3? I'm not sure, basically, but yeah. That's my thoughts of it, really. Nothing really else. I only want to do this because Chapter 1, 2's coming out, and I should have done this a couple of years ago, so... Yeah, overall good movie. Goodish, I guess. Anyway, we'll finish this then. So, if you enjoyed this and want more, don't forget to come on the darkness and smash the like button, boys.